Welcome to Split Ends with Andrew and Olga. And joining them in the salon chair today, please welcome comedian and musical parody extraordinaire songstress, Riona O Connor.
I am so excited I've got you here in the chair. It's like having my bestie here.
I am very happy to be here. Oh, jeepers. Where am I?
Oh, sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Sorry I'm late.
You alright?
I've got a hangover.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
what have you been up to?
Big awards in Park Lane last night.
Actually,
All those hairdressers.
I can smell last
You
night.
can
can't
smell it, can't you still?
Have you had a sausage sandwich?
I've had more than a sausage sandwich.
We don't go there.
These glasses are staying on.
I don't blame you,
Andrew,
Yes.
meet the gorgeous Riona. Riona O Connor.
Rena.
Hello, Andrew. It's so
I've
nice
heard
to know
all
you.
about you.
And I've heard all about
That's
you.
nice lip colour.
Thank you.
I like that.
I do like that. It's run out, but I sort of get the dregs of it, you know, with a brush. So I'm hanging on for dear life to that lip colour.
I like my sausage sandwich with the dregs.
A quick consultation.
I've been so looking forward to this day. I'd be like, we've got to get Riona in the chair. We've got to get Riona in the chair. We've got Riona in the chair.
I'm very
What are we
happy to
going
be
to
in
do
the
with
chair.
Riona in the
Well,
chair?
what's going on for you two? What I want to know, actually, I'm loving your series. Friend versus bestie?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
Is it
we are,
real?
of course, we are.
Yeah.
Is it? What makes
But
it so real then?
we're very nice though to each other. We're very nice. So we're sometimes, it depends on the mood. It depends on how impatient I get with
Okay.
Olga's niceness.
Yeah.
So sometimes I need a little bit of a like, stop being nice to me now, Olga. Does this look like shit
yeah.
or does it look actually decent? Come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Come
You know
on.
it. You know it.
Stop
What,
being
what do you
nice.
fight over?
We don't
We don't.
really fight. Sometimes I'm like,
It's more bantery.
It's more
It's more like,
bantery.
come on now. Will you come on
like,
now
here's
and
your
tell me an
tea,
answer?
princess.
Yes,
she's very
exactly.
specific about her tea.
And Olga is very much like, is this okay? Is this okay? And I'm like, yes, it's lovely, it's lovely. But then after 20 times of asking, is it okay? I'm like, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I told you 20 times. Now can we just get on with it? It's fine. For God's sake.
Yeah. But it's always really, it's really loving.
Yeah.
We've never had a fight.
No, we haven't.
Your hair story.
Are you loving your hair at the
Yes,
moment?
what are we
Let's
gonna
talk
do with
about
your hair?
hair.
My hair, I have a long history with my hair, and the long history with my hair is I'm allergic to my hair. I'm allergic to it. I hate
Allergic
it.
to your
I'm
hair.
allergic to my hair. I do like videos about it on social media about like, you know how thin my hair is?
Yeah.
It's actually not as bad as it has been in past years because I've cut it a little bit. But my hair is so thin. Like when I was a teenager, my hair was like thick, luscious, long down to my bum. It was gorgeous. And then hormones, I guess, hit or something. And then it just started to get thinner and thinner and thinner. And then I chopped it when I was about 16. Worst haircut of my life, by the
Right.
way.
Okay.
That was horrendous. And I did a bob. And I ended up, I did a bob right up to my chin, which like my round face struggles with. And then I dyed it a bright red, like a strawberry bright red. It was horrendous. And I cried my eyes out for days. And it's never recovered. It's just been
I love
thin.
the colour. The
This
colour
is
you've got.
really pretty. Oh,
Isn't it?
I like
soft
this
as well.
colour.
Have you seen
Yeah.
how soft that
It's
is?
gorgeous.
I do.
Lovely.
It's not as bad as it has been, but it does come out in clumps. I think I need to get checked. I think I need to get my thyroid checked because my
Yeah.
hair comes out in clumps
Okay.
still.
Yeah.
So I can't get any thicker because I'm shedding like a dog. Like
It's
you know what I
really
mean?
shiny though.
It is shiny. It is. I use decent shampoo and conditioner, but like I will literally the clumps of it come off and I leave them on the shower and then sometimes I'll forget to clear it and my husband I give him a heart failure.
Yeah, like
he comes
this-
in and he thinks there's animals living
Like
in
a
my
squirrel.
shower.
Like a squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. It's horrendous. It's
So
horrendous.
what can I do today? What would you like me to do to your hair today?
Do you know what I would love now? I would love a lesson in how to style, like to curl it, like give it waves.
Okay.
Because I have never learned or given the time. Like I don't have the attention span to watch a YouTube tutorial about how to cut my hair. I just don't. I have ADHD. If my brain doesn't find it really engaging, it'll just go beep.
Have you really got ADHD?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got my diagnosis last year. So I just don't have the attention span
really?
in terms of if my brain doesn't find it interesting, and no matter how much I try, it will not engage.
So, I mean, in terms of diagnosis,
Yeah.
what got you to that diagnosis stage?
I think the things that I really related to with the ADHD was the self-punishment, the absolute whipping myself like in terms of like I can't do anything, and it's a punish, like I'm a piece of crap all of the time. So it's that I feel like to get to any place of achieving anything, it's like I have 25 hurdles to get over.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all myself. So even something like putting a video out there, the amount of times I have to say, this is crap, this is crap. It's not crap to do it anyway.
Right.
It's like a constant battle to get to
Yeah.
a place where someone might be able to get there in one step. It takes me 20.
So having recognised
Yeah.
it, having the diagnosis,
Yeah.
what kind of tools have you now got in place that help you to kind of navigate?
So I decided, I mean, this is a very long story. So the main tool I will say is, I guess, understanding that and giving myself a break. Another thing I really struggled with was, I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called now, but it's like going into that frozen state where I want to do something. I'm sitting at my desk. I have the time. Like, so I'm not going away watching TV, doing nothing. I am ready for work, but nothing will come.
Right.
And I'm it's like, I think it's called paralysis.
Is that just part of the
something
creative
paralysis.
process anyway? I mean, you're both
For sure.
creatives, you're actresses,
Yeah.
you're comedians.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
part of the creative process, it can't be consistent all the
Yeah.
time.
For
And I think-
sure,
It's gotta have
for
peaks and
sure.
troughs,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
And
It
knowing,
does.
and knowing Rena as
It
I
does.
do, I know that she like me, we're not always good at prioritizing giving ourselves rest time. You
Oh,
know?
no.
And so I would like to know, because obviously when you hit that wall, when you hit that frozen state, sometimes it's a case of you need to rest. What does Rena do to rest that makes Rena Rena? That's what I'd like to know.
What do I do to rest?
To recover, to look after yourself.
I beat myself up for a little bit. That's really helpful. No, I guess what I do is just, I will allow myself to do practical things.
Yeah.
That I will allow myself to step away from my work desk, and when nothing is happening, when I'm frozen and I can't think of anything, like I literally can't do anything, I will say, okay, well, stop trying to do the thing that you're supposed to be doing, quote unquote, supposed to be doing, and do the thing that you want to do. Like, for example, something really simple like picking a bloody cushion for my couch, you know? And then I go, well, maybe I can just do a video about that.
Right, okay.
You know, I will try
and then
to
it rolls from there.
I try and find other ways to allow myself to be creative without having to be in a specific box
Right.
of what I quote unquote should be doing. I really struggle with the word should. I think everybody does, right? Because
Yeah.
we're always in a space of, well, what should I be doing? I should be doing
Should.
X,
Yeah,
Y, Z.
yeah, yeah.
But then you go, hang on, but why?
Should.
Why?
Should.
Why
Always the
should
why.
you? Why?
Don't you think
Yeah,
should
always
and
the
guilt
why.
are the same sort of
Yeah,
seesaw?
yeah.
Should, because I feel guilty.
And shame.
Yeah.
Shame. I grew up Irish Catholic.
Shame
Shame
or
is
shame.
everywhere.
Shame or shame.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So yeah, shame is a huge part of like, growing up and
Yeah.
like when you were
Yeah.
surrounded by it, all the things that you should be trying to be, the things you should quote unquote be achieving. And I guess everybody goes at their own pace, but sometimes we don't allow ourselves to like remember that, you know?
So what are you doing now with Rena's hair? Because she needs to be
Yes.
able to do this at home.
What are you using?
What are you using? And
So this
can
is
she
a
do
brush
this
My
at home?
hot wand.
A hot wand. I love a hot wand. I love a hot
I knew
wand.
that was coming.
Yeah, I mean it's obvious. You
Do
could
you like
not.
a hot wand as well?
On occasion.
On today's occasion, it's a hot brush. And it's
Okay.
the simplest thing to use. I
Okay.
mean, look at that one
This one's
section.
got bristles.
Okay.
This one.
That's because it's a brush.
I know, but you can get ones that don't have bristles.
Yeah,
Should we be
yeah,
using ones with...
A
Because
hot brush has got bristles, and it's the bristles that help to smooth the hair.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
look at that one section.
Yeah.
And all I
That's
did
okay.
was
Can
like
you
wrap
actually
it
show
round
her?
and twizzle it.
The treatment.
You're giving out all the time with your videos, with your
Yeah,
content.
Yeah.
He's an amazing voiceover artist as well. And you've got,
Love
wait,
a
we've got to talk about
voiceover.
this film. Sorry, I
Oh,
need to know
yes!
about the film. The film!
So I'm doing a
Red
film.
Carpet Lady.
Oh,
I have got a film called Alison. What the hell is the film
can't
called?
remember
What's it
it
called?
yourself.
What's it called? It's I know, A Nightmare Before Christmas in Wonderland. Thank God.
Amazing.
That was touch and go there for a minute. And I play one of the reindeer. And it's coming out on Sky next week, like
Is
beginning
it?
of December. Yes, and I'm so excited. I'm going to the premiere on Sunday.
Are we all coming?
I mean, wonderful, wonderful.
Wait, no, not with me, but who's going to be there?
So Gerard Butler plays Santa.
Oh,
And
where's my invite?
I know. And Emilia Clarke plays
wow.
the what's the name of the woman in the with the cards? The woman with the cards. She plays a very big part. The Queen of Hearts. She plays the Queen of Hearts. Emilia Clarke plays the Queen of Hearts, which is very exciting.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm
Can't
still.
you just get Crush?
I know.
I mean, why would you not? The thing is, the premiere is on first thing in the morning. It's on at like 10 o'clock. I
In
know.
the morning?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing.
Yes.
Sequins,
I mean,
diamonds.
I would love a good sequin. I would love a good sequin.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a high-waisted lace black skirt with really quirky little thick-soled black shoes and a velvet green top. I'm very excited. And Olga bought me a bow for my hair.
Yes,
Oh.
pretty.
Yes.
So you've got to order the shoes.
I've got
Okay,
to order
so-
the shoes.
So back to the hair. Do you think you could manage this yourself, Rena?
I think I need one of these brushes. I think you need to tell me what the brush is.
Yes.
And what is interesting to me is the way that you are styling it. So you're not like curling up and holding it there. You're brushing it down and then just rolling it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do this yourself.
Yeah.
Can I ask as well, just because I've got a wand, one of those thin wands
You
that
want
does.
to be doing yourself?
Not now, later,
do
later,
it.
not now. No. It's cracking.
I tell you.
So what I would like to know is what should we be using? Because you've got the wands, the little wands that you curl.
Yeah.
Should we be using a wand or should we be using a brush? And which one should Rena be using?
A hot brush for Rena for kind of that soft, kind of beachy, kind of tiny
Yeah.
tousle.
The tousle look.
sexy.
And you are doing this. Sorry, I'm trying to figure. Wait, the brush is going away from my face,
Yes.
right? You're turning. You're okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
So it's got a bit of a farrow flick to
Yeah.
it.
It
Yeah.
looks. It actually looks.
Why
really
are we
thick and
talking
fun.
about hair?
No, because I'm doing
We never
mum.
talk about hair on
We're
split
doing
ends.
hair, but we're doing a bit of a life as well.
Really?
So back to the previous thought. We've got the premiere. You've got so much going on.
Yes.
And so you also need to have that time for you. And it was sleep.
Sleep is the only thing that I have found that is really, really beneficial to like sorting my brain out. Like I can't do it on lack of sleep. I find myself more anxious, more moody. And again, I think like I don't know if it's an ADHD thing or if someone who's very, very deeply insecure person thing, but anything that happens, even if someone is being a right cunt, am I allowed to say that in this podcast?
Yes.
Am I allowed to say
We love
cunt?
that word.
So even if someone's been a right old cunt to me, I will find a way. Well, you said I was allowed. But I will find a way to make that about me, like it's my fault.
Yeah.
I will always turn in, always. So I have to be really vigilant against that, and and really remind myself, hang on, not everything's your fault, like girl, not everything is about you. Do you know what I mean? Like I have to remind myself of that a lot.
So,
I think Andrew could kind of learn lessons from that character as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
she could.
There's life skills there for Andrula.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Don't turn it inwards, Andrula.
No.
Okay, I'll go and get
Don't
him.
turn it
No,
inwards.
exactly.
Go and get. You tell her. I'll tell her.
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
Premiere.
Yes,
Okay,
the premiere.
and where is it?
It's in Leicester Square,
Ooh,
somewhere. In
posh.
Leicester Square. It's very nice. I've never done a red carpet in Leicester Square. I know a lot of creatives do love doing that, but I've never done one. I've always been too scared.
Have you?
Yeah, it's not really my thing. Again, I'd just be too scared.
So that scare thing, have you got to turn up on your own on Sunday morning?
So
Somebody goes,
with my lovely voiceover agency, Loud and Clear, another one of their clients is
which agency was that?
Loud and Clear Voices.
Can you just say that a bit louder and clearer?
Loud and Clear Voices. Usually when I say Riona O Connor, Loud and Clear Voices. And so another one of their clients is also playing a reindeer. So we're going to go together, which is so much
That's fun.
easier and nicer, and I'm not going to be riddled with insecurity rocking up by myself. It'll be lovely to go together. But again, it's in the morning. I've never been to anything. I didn't think it was going to be that early, basically.
Andrula.
All right, Andrula, hello.
She's here.
Hello.
Can I get you a tea coffee?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
darling.
Hello. So I've been watching you online, and you're really famous. Yeah, like
darling.
you're like proper celebrity too. So how can someone get famous?
Oh, that's a really, really good
Like I want to start an
question.
Instagram page and get like hundreds of thousands and millions of billions of followers like you. Like what would
Yeah.
you like give advice?
I'd say the first thing for you anyway, Andrula, is just be yourself, girl. Just be yourself. It sounds like you're doing quite well there. Like
Yes.
Yeah, just be
you've got a
myself.
lot of authenticity about you, I'd say.
Can I buy followers?
You can. Might help you actually.
Yeah.
Be a good
Might speed
start.
up the
Yeah.
process a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
And then I want to know a question, like, because I'm worried, like, how do you deal with the trolls on the like online? The
trolls.
trolls.
The trolls,
Yeah, because I think you get trolls, innit? And I'm thinking
Yeah.
because I'm obviously a good-looking girl.
Yeah, or you're going to get a lot of them.
Yeah, I've
I'd
got to
say,
get a lot of like,
A lot of
hey.
jealousy.
Yeah,
So
oh,
like,
yeah.
how do you get? Because you're so successful and funny. Like,
Yeah.
how am I going to deal with the trolls? What do you do?
Oh, block them. Kick them out,
Block
girl.
them.
You block them. Get rid of them.
Yes.
You
What about
don't
if they say really bad things and I'm like, and I get upset and I want to answer back?
Well, you just don't. You
Like
never-
somebody told me I look like a
never
dog.
engage. No,
What about if
never
someone calls you a dog?
Yes, there's a never engage.
Is that what you do? You'll never get upset then.
No, you block them. Get rid of them. Get
Yeah.
rid of them.
So you never ever get upset.
Not really. I might get like triggered for a second, and then I go, well, I don't really care what these people think. I don't know them. Who are they? Why do I
I
care?
mean, how do you cope with getting upset, Andrew?
Well, somebody said I look like Shrek the other day.
Yeah.
And what did you think to that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
know.
I do get a bit upset when people say things,
Yeah.
because like I put a lot of time into my appearance.
I
But
can tell.
I worry because the bigger I get,
Yeah.
the more trolls I'm going to get.
Or you will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Block them. Block them.
Block
never
them.
engage.
Engage!
And like, I want to know as well, where'd you get all your ideas for the funny things? Like, where'd you get the ideas? Did you
Where
go,
do I get ideas
Did you
for
go
funny things?
like, do you like?
It's usually something that's going on in my own life. Like I've got a video that's coming out tonight, and it's about the putting up Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And this year I've gone back to the 80s Christmas lights, the colours.
Oh, I love
and I
it.
was like, what? Why has this affected me so much? Like, why have I had this visceral reaction to the 80s colour lights, like crying, like tears?
Oh.
And I'm like, why? And I think I've realised it's brought me back to this place of like innocence and joy, the place where I didn't have a mortgage, you know? I have no
yeah.
worries. All I'm thinking about is Barbies and not the state of the world.
And the Argos catalogue.
And the Argos catalogue.
Yeah.
I don't think we had Argos in Ireland at that time. We
No.
didn't have Argos in the 80s. There was none of that. We weren't that ahead.
What
But-
are you doing for Christmas?
Well, me and baby Chlamydia, we're gonna go. We're gonna get a takeaway.
Oh, look,
takeaway.
Yeah, it's just the
Chinese?
two of us this year.
A Chinese or a Greek or what are you doing?
Well, I'm thinking nothing's gonna be open, so I'm gonna buy it Christmas Eve and then put it in the microwave for her.
No places are open on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
on
nothing's
Christmas Day,
open on
girls.
Christmas Day. So, what do you do, by the way, when you got fussy eaters? Because I know you got two beautiful kiddies, innit?
I do. I just give them different names. For example, at the moment, like instead of calling egg on toast, they won't do egg on toast, but I need them to eat eggs for
Yeah.
protein. I call it omelette cake. So
Omelette cake!
You put a
That's
cake
so
at the end of
clever.
yeah.
Clever.
It's peas
Oh.
cake, carrot
Peas
cake,
cake.
but it's not like carrot cake.
So
It's,
for like
it's actual carrot.
That's really clever. So like for chlamydia, I wanted to eat more eggs. So I could do like sperm egg.
Absolutely.
Do what?
Sperm egg.
Well, you call it
What did she
cake though.
say?
Spam egg cake.
Spam
No,
egg.
sperm egg.
Sperm.
Sperm.
So we are going with the sperm? Okay,
Yeah, like
that's
sperm
an interesting
egg.
choice.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be sick.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say that it's everybody's choice, but
No.
you know your baby best.
Yeah.
You know,
And also
trust
one
your
more quick
mother's
question
instincts.
before I go.
Yeah,
and
because I
swoop
can
up.
hear her crying.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
how do you deal with the mum guilt? Because sometimes I can't give everything to my baby girl. Sometimes I just
Yeah.
need to turn the world off and just watch a bit of Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah, self-flagellation is great. It's a great way to do it.
How can you say that's great? Go on. Go flagellate.
All right,
Go
go.
flagellate.
You just need a bit of Sprite.
Wow, what a character. I mean,
We
can you
love
imagine?
her.
Can you imagine?
We do love
How,
her.
how
I love-
did that ever
Oh,
come about?
she's back. She's back.
Oh, she's
She's
back.
back, she's
Hello.
back.
Yeah.
And we want to know, Miss O'Connor,
Uh-huh.
you are going on tour with
I
Live Nation.
am going
Live
on tour.
Nation, of course you are.
I'm going on tour with Live Nation with you, Olga.
But
with
this
you.
ain't about me. This is about you.
Yeah, we're going on tour. I did a tour supporting my friend last year with Live Nation, and so I met all those lovely people, and we said we were going to do another tour, and we've all decided to do it together, which is amazing. So we're doing the end of March, beginning of April. We're doing Bristol, we're doing Brighton, we're doing Manchester, London, and Dublin, which
Yeah,
I'm
it's
very,
tricky.
very
I bet
excited
you
about.
are.
The problem is, though, my mum and dad are probably going to want to come and see the Dublin ones. I'm going to have to change half my show.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have they never seen it?
No, I
Really?
don't want them to hear me talking about my vagina. That's not like something I'm excited about.
Call it something else.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
a cake.
The vulva cake.
Lift it down below cake.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like a vacation.
Exactly.
The vacation cake.
It's a lovely euphemism. Getting away and Rena's vagina.
I live
Euphemism.
in Brighton.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yes,
fantastic.
you have
Can
to
I
be
come?
Oh, you
Yes.
can come to the Brighton
Is
one.
it in
Yes.
Emilia? Is that where it is?
That's familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Therapy.
We all know that to be ridiculously funny, often that comes out of heartache, that comes out of pain. And I have not met a brilliant comedian like yourself who has not been through difficulties, trauma in life. Would you agree? Would you agree that sometimes, that those difficult things are the things that actually spur us to make brilliant creative comedy? And I know that for you, you've been through a lot yourself.
For sure. I think what's really interesting is that I think, the way when you get older, I think it becomes easier to look back and find those events that sort of triggered something or started you on a different course. And I think for me, definitely, I was thinking actually this spurred my worst hair day as well. So my brother, when I was 16, got into like dealing drugs and doing all awful things. And I was on my own in the house one day, and the drug squad arrived at the door. Literally traumatized.
Oh, wow.
It was the worst. And the more I look back on it, you go, oh my God. Like, for example, you do silly things when you're in shock. Like, so I opened the door, and there was the policeman outside, but I didn't know he was a policeman. He was just a man in a suit, because detectives or whatever. And then our house has like this alcove, so the door was set back, right? So all I saw, I opened the door by myself in the house, he was there, and then I saw another man's foot disappear. So I was shitting myself, because obviously they didn't say, because I think they saw I was underage as well, so they didn't say who they were, they didn't identify themselves, they just said, is your mom in? And I was like, yes, she's in bed. And he was like, can you wake her? And I was like, no. So it was awful. So eventually they had to like say, no, we're here because blah blah blah, we have a warrant. And I was like, oh my God, is this a weird TV show?
Yeah.
So
It's
terrifying.
awful. So I think that event for me actually kicked off a lot of like quietness and a lot of like not speaking about things that were troubling me, because it was, especially in Ireland at that time, there was no such thing as counselling, there was no such thing as like, let's talk about it, maybe this actually affected you. And my mom always says now, she's like, well Jesus, why did I not get you a counsellor? Because we were clearly traumatised by that event. And then things never recovered. Like he bless him, he got worse and worse, and he became an alcoholic, and he actually died 2 years ago. I think he ended up passing away from a massive heart attack, which was another inspiration for me that I'm going, I need to sort my life out and eat well and da-da-da-da. But I think definitely, I remember there was a huge change in me and my personality and how I coped with school, how I needed that sort of, because I couldn't express anything myself, I needed to go on stage and sing and have the big song so that I could have the big number, the big line, and express so much with that, where I would whereas I always remember even in rehearsals for shows, I would be like singing the song, going like the big line. I'd be like, da-na-na-ha. But you would see, I'd be like a stone. I'd be like a stone, and the director would be like, come on now, Rena, maybe just look a bit happier, or look something, happy, sad, anything. But then the minute I got on stage, I was able to express that a little bit more. So I think that was definitely a big impetus to be able to actually express any emotion whatsoever. So that was amazing, and I think that's where it all started off. But in terms of comedy, like I remember in university we used to do like me and my friends used to do a comedy routine about how unfunny I was. Like I couldn't deliver a comedy line. I would never get the comedy parts. I could not deliver a comedy line to save my life. Like I had other friends who were like, you know when you're around actors,
yeah, of course,
everyone's a comedian, everyone's hilarious, and the timing and the crack and the banter. Whereas if I said something funny, like within even a room having a bit of banter, we'd all be like, oh my God, Rena did it funny. You know? And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to write that down and frame it.
Can I just say why you're so brilliant, as not just as a friend, but as an observer, is because your comedy is so relatable and so down to earth and so warm. And that is also because you've been through shit as well. And you make yourself vulnerable, and out of that, this beautiful kind of bittersweet comedy comes when you watch Rena's videos. It's just genius, and that is an incredible gift that you have, and that you're able to tap into your sadness, but also the comedy at the same time. And I think that's what makes you so unique.
Yeah, it's an interesting place to come from, isn't it? I think a lot of the time I talk about, like, look at us now, like I'm dead in my skin colour compared to you. It's like I've passed away.
She always does
this. But I do a comedy sketch about that because I
Yeah.
don't, again, like, you know, I was saying to you about the hair, I don't know how to fix that. I'm
Yeah.
not
Okay,
going to
but-
get, I'm not going to put the time into fake tans. I'm just not going to do it. I'll end up like a skewball pony. I'll have like
the
bit brown
Oompa
bits
Loompas.
and like, you know, I will literally be a nightmare because I won't do it. I won't follow through. I won't scrub it off. I won't put it on every night. I just won't do it.
I just love that.
So I'm having to embrace the pale. And I don't even know, like, you know, if I were to get a slightly darker makeup, I don't know anything. And I won't take the time to research it, like I said with the hair. I just won't do it.
What do you
Haven't
think?
a clue.
of your
Yeah,
hair?
okay, what do you think?
What do you
I
think
love
of
it.
your
Can you
hair?
show
It's
her the
really
back?
nice.
Yeah,
You
show her.
want to do it?
It's really soft, actually. It's lovely.
Can you see
I
that?
can, that's
Honestly,
lovely.
that looks lush.
And that was so quick
Lush.
as well, Andrew. That look took like 5 minutes. I mean,
It
it'd
did.
take me a million, but
No, it
took
So
me 5
basically,
minutes.
you need to get one of those brushes.
I'm going to get one. of those
I'm
brushes.
going to get one as well because
It is
I don't
actually,
have one.
as you said, it's a bit 70s. Like I look like you, the Farrah Fawcett. Is that what you
It's a
said?
little bit
Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett,
Yeah, the
yeah.
way the style
No,
of
now
going.
that you've-
And Olga gets all kind of.
Can I just say, now that you've curled it though, should she do anything to it? Should she like
Yeah.
shake it out, or what does she
she's
do?
just gonna put her fingers in. And
So
put your fingers
good.
in.
I love a
Shake it
finger
out.
in.
Honestly, it looks
Back to the sausage sandwich.
it looks really full.
I mean, you can't not. It's too obvious. You
looks
can't not
so-
jump on them
Honestly.
when they're like arrive in your
Boom,
lap.
boom.
Yeah, it's got to be done. As cheesy as it is.
So, theatre, darling, it's in your blood.
Oh, it is.
It's your life.
It is. It's all I've ever wanted to do in
And-
terms of
And
like.
you're so good. She's
Oh.
so talented.
I do love doing it. I mean, my job before I started doing social media was at musical theatre. I was in the West End for years,
Okay.
and that was literally my first passion. All I ever want, like doing social media, for example, is literally a vehicle so I get an excuse to sing.
Okay, well,
And
why,
then-
don't- why
yeah,
don't
and she
you
doesn't-
sing us out of Split Ends? Imagine Split Ends the musical.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you
Split
sing us
Ends.
out?
What would that be like?
What would it be like?
I used to have really shit hair, but then I met Andrew and Olga, and he taught me how to curl, and now I love my freaking hair.
And cut. You've been listening to Split Ends, and in the salon chair today, Riona O Connor. Today's episode was filmed and edited by Sophie Stemmons, exec produced by Sarah Burbage. Would you like to sit in the salon chair? Get in touch. Slide into our DMs. For more great hair days, make sure you subscribe to Split Ends with Andrew and Olga. See you again soon.
I love my freaking hair.